Welcome to the SellingMoreHomesNetwork.com. I'm Jerry Rullo, and today we have another guest. Came back again the second time, Ross Robbins. Welcome,
Hi, Jerry.
Ross. You know, last program that we did, we talked about working, selling in this changing economy and the value of a home and so forth. And I remember the presentation that you did in Memphis, it was a few months back now. You were talking how the customers coming into the model home, they're interested in buying. I mean, the very nature that they're there, but they have some fears. So what's our job as the salesperson? You know, we can't agree with their fears, because if we agree with their fears, they're going to say, oh, I guess it's not a right time to buy. So, you know, throw us some thoughts on that.
You mentioned people coming into a sales center. It's not just for them either. It's for realtors that are selling resale.
We have a lot of realtors.
Same issue applies. People, the reason they're out looking is they have an itch that needs scratching.
Yeah.
And so there's some reason that they still have this interest in buying, even though the media tells them that there's a terrible time and everything. For whatever reason it is, they have decided that the itch is pretty powerful. And I remember when we had little kids at home. I had twins, and we had little kids, and they were fighting in the same bedroom. It was really, really important for me to find another bedroom. That was a really important thing. So whatever the itch is, they're out looking, they're hopeful, and yet they're terrified of making a mistake, because everybody says this is just an awful time to buy a house. And they have been saying it for, I don't know, a year now, that it keeps getting worse. And gradually we're going to hit the bottom and it'll get better. But what we need to do when those people come in the door, or when we get them in our car, or when we have a chance to meet them at an open house, or whatever it is, we need to acknowledge the fear, but not agree with the fear.
That's the difference. Acknowledge versus agreeing.
I understand how you feel that way. I understand why you're afraid. Gee, the media is just so negative, and you hear everything, and all your friends tell you it's a terrible time, and people are they're filing bankruptcies, and there's foreclosures, and I understand all that, and I hear you. It would be irrational for you not to be afraid.
Right.
It would be like driving on an icy highway without having some fear.
Right.
It'd be naive. On the other hand, if you need to get somewhere and you're on that icy highway, there's a methodology, there's a way to mitigate the risk a little bit and to proceed carefully and get where you need to go. And we'd love to help you do that.
Yeah, and so you're not agreeing, you're acknowledging their fear, but you're also, at this next point here, you're going to tell them how to overcome that fear. Right?
And the way I did it is exactly the way that I suggest people do it, is with an analogy.
Okay.
Take it out of the housing issue.
Okay.
Put them on a slippery highway. They've all had that experience. The ice-covered highway or snow-covered highway, and your car is moving around, and you still need to get to where you're going. You need to get home. But you got to do it carefully. You got to do it thoughtfully. You can't just do it the way we've always done it.
Okay.
And once you frame that shift, now you can start talking about, all right, how do we drive the car?
You know, this is fascinating stuff, and again, you know, these are marketing minutes. I wonder if we can get you back on our program again.
Love to.
And we'll continue this.
Love to.
You know, this same program maybe next week or so forth.
Okay, sure.
Thanks for watching the SellingMoreHomesNetwork.com. I'm Jerry Rullo, and we have with us Ross Robbins. You can see some of the programs that Ross Robbins has on our website. SellingMoreHomesNetwork.com. See some of the books, audio programs. Not only that Ross has done, but a lot of other consultants that you and I have. You know, Bob Hafer and Brian Fluke and Robert August and so forth. You know, we have tons of information, and the whole purpose here of the SellingMoreHomesNetwork.com is to give you some resources to help increase sales. So again, thanks for watching.